Well, we are breaking the news, and we are live on the road. Now in Shoreview for the 28th hour of Where Will KARE Go? You are pretty well versed. You've heard us talking about why we're here. Kind of chased out of our home 28 hours ago with that explosion, then fire. We've been everywhere from Shoreview to Atlanta and everywhere in between. But we're putting it all together for you. Now, I know we've given you updates as to what's gone on at KARE, the explosion, the fire. Then we're in Shoreview, then we're in Atlanta, but we want to take you from start to where we are now. So to do that, my colleague on Breaking the News, Kent Erdahl.
KARE 11 Studios in Golden Valley is a messy, wet, smoky work in progress today. It's also loud. But our general manager, Doug Weeder, will take it.
It's definitely a better sound coming from this side of the building than what we had yesterday, I promise you that.
Yeah, he's not kidding. This is what happens when a massive transformer powering a television station suffers a catastrophic failure. When it blew just after 2 p.m., we all safely evacuated and began making plans to still deliver the news. And if you're wondering how we were able to do that while our studios and critical systems were still smoldering,
Mike Ranweiler's the perfect person to ask.
This is nuts and bolts basic television.
this is Mike Ranweiler, KARE 11's operations supervisor, who came up with the plan to take the show on the road directly to our transmitter in Shoreview.
We brought our satellite truck up here, which is a control room on wheels. We saw our crews standing out in the grass, the cables running through our garage, up the stairs, and we literally plug it into the transmitter.
It was all being carried on that lovely pink cable.
Gary Campus is the technician who operates that control room on wheels.
Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us tonight.
And allowed us to broadcast the 6 p.m. news just 4 hours after the fire.
We weren't exactly sure how it was working, but it eventually did.
And teams of people behind the scenes made sure it worked better with each show. And by the time KARE 11 Sunrise took the air, we had extra help from our sister station in Atlanta.
This is an extra studio they have. They also have an extra control room, and they've staffed it with directors and producers and floor crews to help us be able to stay on the air.
Lauren Lemanchek and meteorologist John Ziegler flew to Atlanta overnight to make sure we can stay on top of severe weather back home.
I can still do the same forecasting, the same information. It just comes out a little bit different on air, and sometimes you get surprises.
Back in Golden Valley, we're hoping there are no more surprises as a big generator gets critical systems back online and fans work overtime to get us back inside.
The flames themselves didn't get inside, but there was a lot of smoke that got sucked into the building. That is what we're trying to get a handle on, cleaning the air, scrubbing all the smoke out of the air, making sure we understand exactly what we're dealing with from an environmental perspective.
In the meantime, from a news perspective, it's also a work in progress. We're all working remotely, yet more closely than ever.
Could not be more impressed with the tenacity, the togetherness, the ingenuity that our team showed, just the commitment to making sure that we can continue to provide local news and information to everyone. I mean, the team here was fantastic.
It's just years of experience. It's not flashy, it's not glamorous, but that's what we do. We have to get information out.
Not glamorous is a key term I think my buddy Jason Hackett said, and we did just get some news that could get us out of this garage.
Yeah, we're in
soon.
a garage. This is a telefarm, but really it's the telefarm garage. That's where we're broadcasting from.
Right.
You know, yeah.
I've never been here before in all my years. I know that some of you have heard all of our talents say that. Well, Kent, we got news from our general manager that all systems are a go. It's just that smoke damage. Don't know that we're going to be out of the garage in the next few days.
Yeah, everything's coming online, but it has to come on very slowly, make sure everything's good to go. So yeah, it'll probably be, who knows? And who knows where we'll go from here?
Right, I know. It's
right?
going to be like, where's Waldo? Where's KARE 11 today? It's kind of the contest maybe we should start tomorrow. That's all for us here in Shoreview. We've talked about the other stations in town helping us, which is rad. But a shout out to our friends in Atlanta. They're in our ear. They're running everything from that side of the country. So we appreciate you so much. We couldn't do it without one big Technic team. Thank you so much. And we will be right back.